Hi friends, welcome to the channel Unshackling Sudokus and Puzzles. Ashish here, and today I'll be covering a classic Sudoku on our channel. Now this Sudoku is constructed by the T-Rex 15 and I really thank the author for giving me an opportunity to cover a video on our channel. So Sudokus usually classic Sudokus constructed by this author are really excellent and really innovative ideas that I've never seen before in a classic Sudoku. So I expect something very new in this Sudoku as well. So let's see if we are able to crack this Sudoku. And before going to the Sudoku, I would highly recommend you to please subscribe to the channel Unshackling Sudokus and Puzzles if you haven't done so. It will really motivate us to cover videos on daily basis. And if at all you have a request for any Sudoku variant or a puzzle genre, do let us know in the comment below and we'll surely make a video on it. And coming back to this Sudoku now, so classic Sudoku rules apply. We need to place digits from 1 to 9 in each row, each column, and 3 into 3 box without repetition. And apart from that, okay, so nothing else, just classic Sudoku rules. So let's see if we are able to crack this Sudoku. I see that these two cells are 1 and 5. I think 6 is in one of these two cells. 1 and 9. 9 is in these three cells. It should be 9. 7 in these two cells. Again 7 in these two cells and 6 in these two cells, right? Two is in these two cells. 9 is in these two cells. 3 in these two and 8 in these two. I'm seeing something very symmetrical here, right? 4 in this two and 4 in this two as well. Let's mark the pencil marks here. So 1 2 3 8 9, right? 2 1 3 8 9, 1 3 8, 1 8 9, 1 2 3 8 9, 3 1 2 8 9. Same way here, 1 2 3 8 9, 3 9 1 2 8, 8 9, 2 3 1 8 9 and 1 3 8 9. 1 8 9 and 7. One 8 9 6. I suspect something really fishy here because everything that I am doing is symmetrical, right? 1 8 9, 1 8 9, 1 2 3 8, 1 2 3 9, 6 8 9, 1 6 8 and 7 8 9, 1 7 8. So everything I am doing is symmetrical. 2 8 9, 1 2 8, 3 8 9, 1 3 8. One 3 6 8 9. So I think so here 1 2 7 8 9, 7 8 9 1 2, 1 3 and 1 2, 1 2 7 8 9, 7 1 2 8 9, same 1 2 8 9. Everything is symmetrical. 2 7 8 9, instead of 2 you have a 3, instead of 7 6, right? Instead of 1 you have 1 only, instead of 7 you have 6 8 and if instead of 8 you have 9 here. Everything that I am seeing is symmetrical somewhat, right? Towards this part of the Sudoku, I mean to say towards the top left diagonal, I am seeing everything as symmetrical. Okay. Oh, there is something very good here. 1 2 1 3 and 1 5. So if you have a 2 here, you have a 2 here. If you have a 3 here, you have a 3 here. So in this case, both these cells cannot be 2 and 3 simultaneously. I mean to say, you need to have one in one of these two cells, because if you have a 2 here and a 3 here, there is no way to place a 2 and a 3 in this box. So both 2 3 are eliminated from here, both 2 3 are eliminated from here. You just have one cell for the 2 and 3. That's an excellent piece of logic. It means you need to have one, at least one in one of these two cells. You can have both cells as one, but at least one in one of these two cells. So which means this cell cannot be a 1, this cell is a 5 and a 1 here. Guys, that is awesome. So something, I think so this should be done, because again see, if you see here 5 and 5, this one should give you something here. You get a 1 in one of these two cells, again you get a 1 in one of these two cells, right? Which means one is in one of these two cells and one is in one of these two cells. Okay, again same old thing here. So which means if both are 1, you will have a 1 here. If one of these are 2, if this is a 2 and this is a 1, you will have a 2 here. If this is a 3 and this is a 1, you will have a 3 here. So it's just 1 2 3 here, not 8 and 9. You can still have 8 and 9, but that gets eliminated because of the logic that we have found. That is simply amazing. Actually I am not feeling quite well from past 2-3 days, so you might not see the enthusiasm in me that you used to see in my earlier videos, but I will still try my best to make you entertain as much as possible, right? But this is simply amazing. I'm really I love this logic with 1 2 and 3, and I actually expected that this should complete this Sudoku, but I'm not sure what am I missing here again. But this is seriously amazing. You know, getting both 1 will give you a 1 here, getting one of these two cells as 2 gives you a 2 here, and if you have a 3 here, that gives you a 3 here. Awesome. And which means both of these cannot be 2 and 3 at the same time, because then you will not have 2 and 3 both placed here in the single cell, which means one of these cells would have to be a 1. If this is a 1, this seems to be a 1. And if this is a 1, this seems to be a 1. Oh no, I'm sorry, if this is a 1, this seems to be a 1. So which means, if you see here, there is an excellent logic here. Both of these cannot be 1. So if both of these are 1, both of these becomes 1, and there is no way for the 1 to be placed in this cell, in this box, right? So which means one of these cells would have to be either 2 or a 3. And which means this cell cannot be a 1. It will either have to be a 2 or 3, because we have found that one of these cells will either be 2 or a 3, and that actually has to be here. That is awesome. Simply amazing. Which means if I have a 1 here, if I have a 1 here, that gives to 3 here, and having a 1 here will actually give you a 1 in one of these two cells, will be a 2 here. Wow, awesome guys, that is awesome. Oh, I'll again go back and see the logic that what I have done. First, how did I eliminate a 1 here? Because if I have a 1 here, both of these would have to be a 1, because okay, I'll go backwards, and how did I eliminate a 1 here? Let me again see that, because this is really amazing, something that I have never seen before in a classic Sudoku. If I have a 1 here, which means both of these cells would have to be a 1, because if you have a 2 here, you need to have that 2 here. If you have a 3 here, you need to have that 3 here, but you already have marked a 1 here, and which means none of this column or this row can have a 1, because all the places of for 1 in from this row and from this column are already eliminated because of having a 1 here, and which means this cell cannot be a 1. So the first and the most important thing is that we have eliminated 1 from this cell, right? And which means what happens if you have a 1 here now? The moment you have a 1 here and a 3 here, both 1 and 3 are gone from this cell. 1 has to be in one of these two cells, so this becomes 2. We have already deduced that both of these cells cannot be 2 and 3 simultaneously, because that will remove all the places of 2 and 3 from this cell. You will have only one place remaining for the 2 and 3, which means you cannot have a 1 here. Same way you wouldn't have a 1 here, because I am seeing that symmetrically opposite. So if you have a 1 here, you will have a 2 here, and 1 would have to be in one of these two cells, so which means it would be a 3 here. Again the same logic. Wow, you cannot have a 1 here as well, which means in this box 1 would have to be here and 1 would have to be here. Wow, amazing guys, amazing. This is what I call a logic. You cannot have a 1 here and a 1 here. Now should it be easy for us to do now? 1, 2, 6, 7 and 9. 9, 2, 6, 7, 2, 6, 7, 7, 6, 2 and 9. Seven, 8, 6 and 3. 3, 6, 7, 8. 6, 7, 3, 8. 3, 6, 7 and 8. Okay. Okay. 6 cannot be here. 6 cannot be here. 6 is in one of these two cells, which means in this row 6 can only be in these two cells. So these two cells are not a 6. Wow. Which means you have a 2, 7 pair here, that gives you a 9 and a 6 here. 6. So you have 3, 8, 9 triplet. Wow, that is 5 and 7 guys. That is awesome. This 6 should give you something, that which means 9 would have to be in one of these two cells, right? 2 and 7, so 7 gets eliminated from this cell. 7, you have 3, 6, 8 pair here, so this cell would have to be a 7. Amazing, beautiful, totally amazing guys. 6 and 5, so these two cells are 5 and 6 in any order. These are 5 and 7 in any order. So 1 and 9 we have here. Both 1 and 9 cannot be here. This cell cannot be a 9, so 9 would have to be in one of these two cells. Same way 9 would have to be in one of these two cells, right? Okay. 3, 6, 8 and 4. Okay. This cell cannot be a 1. This cell cannot be a 1. 1 is in one of these two cells. 1 is in one of these three cells. This cell is not a 1 again. 6 is in one of these two cells, right? So these two cells cannot be 6. Two cannot be here, cannot be here. 2 is in one of these two cells. 1 is in one of these two cells. 3, 4 can be anywhere. 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. 2, 3, 4 and 5. 2, 3, this cell is 4 and 5. 2, 4, 5 and 8. 9 is in one of these two cells. 9 is in one of these two cells, and 9 can be anywhere here. Okay, come on. 1, 3, 4 and 7. 7, 1, 3 and 4. 3, 1, 4 and 7. 3, 4 and 7. Okay. Come on, are we missing something again? One, 6, 2 and 4. 1, 2, 4 and 6, right? Okay. Oh, 1 cannot be here, 1 cannot be here. 8, 9 cannot be here, 8, 9 cannot be here. So you have 2, 3, 4 pair here. Is it fine? I am right. Because where can 8 and 9 be in these two cells? 8 and 9, you have a pair of 8 and 9. So this cell cannot be a 1. You have an 8 and 9 here, which means this is 7 and a 1 here. 8, 9, 2, 3, 4, which means this has to be a 1. 1 is in one of these two cells. So okay, 1 would have to be here. That is 3, that is 4, that is 7, that is 1. That is 2, that is 7. That gives you a 2 here, 8 and 9. That gives you a 3 here. Two is in one of these two cells because of the 8, 9 here. Or maybe you can have 2, 4 pair here. So that is 3. Oh, we could have directly written that 3, 8, 9, 3. Simply amazing. Totally worth it. 8, 9. This cannot be an 8. This is totally worth it. So this cannot be 8, 9. This is 6 now. 6 cannot be here. 1, 8 and 9. 1 is already here. So this is 8. That is 9. That is 1. You cannot have a 3 here. This is 2 and 8 in any order. So which means this is 3. 6 and 8 in any order. Which is this is 4 and 3. That gives you 8 here. 2, 8, 9, 8, 2, 9 and 8, 9 and 8, 3 and 9, 6 and 8. Okay. 2, 4, 6 and 5, right? So 6, 2, 4, 2, 5 and 4. 5 and 6, oh sorry, not here. 5 and 4 and 5 and 7. Wow, guys, that was awesome. Really, what an amazing Sudoku. I never expected this logic to work out so beautifully. It was really perfectly, placed, given in such a way that you get to see the author's intended logic, and that too not very complex. Amazing Sudoku. That is why I really love handcrafted Sudokus, and the T-Rex 15 Sudokus are really amazing. I have solved many of his Sudokus, and I must say that they are really amazing. Like this one. This is the perfect example of how a classic Sudoku should be. Not very tough, not very easy, but you get to know what the author has intended so beautifully that you love solving it again and again. I really love this Sudoku. I hope to see much more Sudokus from the author. I would really love to cover those on our channel. I really love to see these kind of Sudokus again and again. But I really enjoyed this Sudoku, and I hope you all enjoyed too. So don't forget to like and comment if you want us to solve any other Sudoku variant or a puzzle genre. And please don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Thank you very much.